Have you ever listened to a rap song and felt like the artist was talking about their own death? A lyric that sounded too real, too specific, almost like a warning. If you've ever heard a song like that, you're not alone. Welcome to RapScope, the channel where we break down the deeper stories behind hip-hop, the lyrics, the lives, and the moments that changed the culture forever. Today's story asks a chilling question. Did some rappers predict their own deaths? Or are fans connecting dots that were never meant to be seen? Hip-hop has always been a place where pain, fear, and truth are turned into music. But over the years, listeners began to notice something unsettling. Some of the biggest artists spoke about death in ways that felt too specific, too real, and too accurate. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a look at lyrics, interviews, and moments that now feel chilling in hindsight. Let's start with Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD, born Jared Higgins, constantly talked about death in his music. In the song Legends, he rapped about not making it past 21. And tragically, he passed away at the age of 21. In multiple songs, Juice referenced overdosing, collapsing, and dying young. Lyrics like, "I take prescriptions to make me feel okay" were not metaphors. They were reflections of real struggles with addiction and mental health. Fans later questioned whether Juice knew his lifestyle would eventually kill him, or if he felt trapped in a cycle he could not escape. Then there is XXXTENTACION. X, born Yaseanfroy, spoke openly about death long before it happened. In interviews, he said he believed his life would be short. In his music, death was not a distant idea, it was personal. Songs like "I Spoke to the Devil" in Miami describe dying in vivid imagery. In other tracks, he talked about being targeted, followed, and betrayed. After his murder in 2018, fans replayed those lyrics and asked a haunting question. Was X preparing people for his death? Or was he simply expressing fear born from the life he lived? Next is Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke often rapped about paranoia, enemies, and never feeling safe. He talked about watching his back and trusting no one. In several songs, he hinted at being set up by people close to him. After his death in Los Angeles, fans revisited those lyrics, especially lines about locations, betrayal, and moving recklessly. It raised the question of whether Pop Smoke sensed danger approaching, or if street awareness simply became prophecy. Now we go back to Tupac Shakur. Tupac spoke about death more than almost any rapper in history. He openly discussed the idea of dying young. He even said he did not expect to grow old. In songs like "So Many Tears" and "Life Goes On," Tupac reflected on mortality, violence, and being hunted. He once said he felt death was always nearby. After his murder in 1996, many fans believed Tupac had accepted his fate long before it arrived. Not because he wanted to die, but because he understood the environment he was moving in. So what does this all mean? Did these rappers truly predict their own deaths? Or is this the result of artists expressing pain in a violent world? Hip-hop comes from real experiences. Artists talk about death because they live close to it. Drugs, guns, depression, fame, and pressure all collide. When an artist dies young, lyrics suddenly sound like warnings. But maybe they were not predictions. Maybe they were cries for help. Maybe these rappers were not foreseeing death, but documenting the danger they felt every day. This raises a deeper question for fans. Are we listening closely enough while artists are still alive? Or do we only hear the message once it is too late? Hip-hop continues to lose legends too young. And every time it happens, the lyrics feel louder, clearer, and more painful. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever heard a rap lyric that felt like a prediction? Drop the song name in the comments and tell us why it stood out to you. Subscribe to RapScope for more deep stories behind hip-hop history. And stay tuned for the next chapter.